I don't even want to think where I'd be if I hadn't started seeing him. I'm just blown away by his ability to break down such complex matters of, the human body and what's going on with you physically into terms that we can understand, and how much he cares. He has such an amazing ability to show and compassion for people and what they're going through. And he, more than once, he's spent hours with me just trying to help me understand and talk me through things. And the one thing that amazes me that's different from when I go to a medical doctor is a lot of times when I go to see a medical doctor, I end up feeling more depressed than when I came, or just a sense of hopelessness. But I've never felt that with Dr. Siegel. When I come to see him, I feel hopeful when I leave. I feel like, the issue I came in with isn't as large as it was when I walked through the door. I come out feeling lighter and happier and way more hopeful than when I walked in.
When I think of BioHealth and Wellness and Dr. Dave Siegel, I am so thankful for the fact that he is a man who listens, a man who has great kindness and compassion. I'm very tired of going to the classical medical profession and hearing, you're too young to have these problems, or hearing your blood work came back fine, it's all in your mind. And still having the symptoms, still having the difficulties, and not having any help or solution or direction as to what to do. And Dr. Dave has been able to find the underlying causes. He has been able to explain clearly what is going on. He's been able to help her with a program that guides and directs her in a direction that has brought an incredible increase in health to her. And so we're just very thankful, very appreciative. Do not know what we would do without Dr. Dave in our lives.
One thing I wish, if I could have a miracle happen tomorrow, is if there was more Dr. Daves in the world. Because there's so many times where I have people I really care about, and I just think if only we could have them see Dr. Dave, they could feel better. I truly believe in what he does.
I'll tell you right now, Dave Siegel saved my life. I was always concerned about medicine because the conventional medicine that the doctors have, they always have side effects. And there's got to be another way. There's got to be another way. And that's what brought me to Dave Siegel. Wasn't feeling very good, had bowel issues, wasn't doing very good. We went the homeopathic way and saved my life. Dr. Siegel, I would recommend to anybody.
My husband and I were trying to conceive, and we were having difficulties, and we were going the conventional medicine route, seeing an endocrinologist, a reproductive endocrinologist, because we had been trying to conceive for at least a year at that point. With no success. We learned about what Dr. Siegel does during that first appointment. He evaluated both of us together, and then we came away with our set of homeopathic remedies that we were supposed to go off and do. So that was June of 2008, and 6 weeks later I was pregnant. We do attribute, those two children our two sons to the help that we got from Dr. Siegel. So here are our two sons. This is Hugh. This is boy number 1. And Dane. This is number 2.
Dr. Siegel, from the minute I met him, I realized that he's a great listener. He's a great educator. He's an extremely intelligent person that's very well educated and can convey to you in a way that you'll understand why you're feeling a certain way, why you have symptoms, and what it's going to take to make you feel better. My experience at BioHealth Wellness Center and with Dr. Siegel is that it emotionally and physically makes me feel so much better to be involved in my health. I think patients today really want to know why they're doing some kind of treatment or why their body is reacting this way. I've had the pleasure of referring several of my patients and more of my friends and family too that want to share in this wellness. And today, people want to have better options than pharmaceuticals. They want to make changes in their lives to make themselves feel better without the side effects of those medications, and that's what you get here.
I find that he can diagnose conditions related to toxic situations with metals or virals and some bacteria, sometimes in a more precise way and much more cost efficient than through the methods that we have in medicine. So along the years, he's been very instrumental in helping me with situations where I had some dizziness, for example, or intestinal issues, low in energy. And with the BioHealth techniques, I've been able to be released and healed completely. And I want to thank him for that service. The techniques are very efficient, especially when he can pinpoint a diagnosis. If I feel like I have a bad cold and even an intestinal flu, I call him, and I really like that he can really identify those viruses, and with some of the specific drops that he uses, I get a very quick relief of those symptoms, and that's one of the reasons why I really rely on his technique so much. I have continued to be his patient, in big part because of his honesty and his clear guidance and able to explain the diagnosis and how he's going to treat them, the expectations. I really trust him, and that's one of the reasons why I've been confidently in his treatment now for so many years. And also patients that have chronic conditions that weaken them, that they have already gone through the standard medical system and they have not getting a lot of results. I have referred patients to him that had come back to me and had been very thankful for the referral because of the results that they have had.